Scrappers, Moose here. So today we're going back to my old antics of scrapping stuff. Gold recovery month is over. I've gotten it out of my system. Hopefully I've made all the videos that I can that you folks have been asking for. So today we're going to scrap a DirecTV receiver. Now, first things first, you want to make sure that you take out the card. Alright? If it has it, great. Now, right on the back of that card is some gold. Alright, so let's take it apart. Alright, so unfortunately I got this one. The power cord is removed, so I don't have that. This one has a bunch of Torx bits, which are always fantastic. Alright, so we got some light iron here. And just like I thought, we've got that hard drive in here. We have, looks like this is going to be a mid-grade board. It's got one of those nice flat pack chips on it there. I have that little gold. Look inside here, and we've got some wire. These ribbon wires. Make sure you check the ends here, see if they're gold plated. This one's not. So we got a little SATA wire. Wire. This has got a USB end on it, so that's a gold-plated connector on the end. We're going to have some little copper-bearing motors in here. Nice aluminum heat sinks. Hey Moose, where's your drill? It's in the truck. Don't feel like getting it. These little connectors here, where like a cable would plug in. You want to check those, because oftentimes they're brass. They're often filled with plastic, but you can throw them in with your dirty brass. Okay, before I go any further with this, I get this comment on every single video that I put out, and I'm going to state right away, it should be common sense, but obviously, if you have a receiver that works, don't scrap it, sell it, you'll make more money. Okay? Any part of it. If it works, sell it, you'll make more money. If it doesn't work, feel free to scrap it. Alright, so I've got this board out, and I'm going to point out to you that there's a lot of monolithic ceramic capacitors. Pull those off. You can get $25 to $30 a pound for those on eBay. Because they contain silver, palladium. Alright, we've got these IC chips here. Those are as well. You want to save those. You can get I think $5 to $10 a pound. These guys you can get a little bit more. These flat packs have a pretty high gold content. And let's see. We've got where the card went in. These little things are going to have gold-plated ends. We have some gold-plated ends in the USB port, in the phone jack. Likely not anything in this, but rip it apart to find out. Again, you're going to have brass in these ends right here, and I think that's about it. Some more gold-plated connectors in that USB port. This by itself would be considered a mid-grade board. This, on the other hand, would be considered low-grade. So because the front of this is brown, it's considered low-grade. So what you're going to want to do, if you have a scrapyard that'll buy low-grade boards, first thing you're going to want to do is take off the aluminum heat sinks. This is extruded aluminum. This is the highest priced aluminum that most scrapyards will buy. And you've got these, which is copper-bearing motor. I know it's not a motor; it's a transformer. It's just a term, copper-bearing thing. Okay, that, and that. Those little guys there. This little thing, and that little guy have copper in it. And that's pretty much it. I don't see any tantalum capacitors. That would be the only other thing to look for in this. Yep. that was easy. Alright. So all of that for the cooling fan, which is another copper bearing motor. A lot of people turn around and sell these on eBay as well if you didn't damage the plug there, which I did. Oops. Alright, last part is the faceplate. Let's see what kind of lemony goodness we have in here. So you've pretty much were able to recycle, what, 98% of the weight, which is awesome. Alright, so you got this little wire here. Alright, so this board, I'm going to move the camera here. This board has some interesting things that I want to show you. Besides the fact that it has, some little monolithic ceramic capacitors and, an IC chip, stuff like that. It has all of these little LEDs, these little light emitting diodes, alright? If you look carefully on the ends of them, each one has gold on the sides. Alright? Now, the bitch of it is that I believe they're covered in plastic. So those would need to be processed with IC chips where they get incinerated. Alright? And it needs to be done properly so that there's no fumes. All the volatile organic compounds get burnt off before they cause a problem. And if you look under these things, not on this one, but on some of these things, if you pop off these little buttons, hear that clicking? Those little buttons. If you pop those off, pop them off without them flying at you. Come on. See that little round disc in there? Sometimes those are gold plated. These aren't on either side, which is fine. Alright. So that's what I wanted to show you there. So make sure when you see light emitting diodes, like here's another one over here. That one's got some gold in it. But those will have some value. Alright, so let's weigh out this project here. For our little copper bearing motors, we've got 3.5 ounces. For aluminum, we've got 14 ounces. For low grade board, what's left of it, we've got 3 ounces. For mid grade board, we've got 13 ounces, almost a pound. For hard drive logic board, which goes for about $10 a pound, one of those is about an ounce. So that's like what, 75 cents each. For wire, we've got less than 2 ounces. And for steel, we've got 4 pounds. Alright, so that's it for a DirecTV DVR receiver. So, have any questions? Down here. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure that you check out Mount Baker Mining Company. They have a great YouTube channel. They have this amazing video on what they do with boards like this. How they turn this into gold very easily and environmentally friendly from what I can see. So check them out. Comment, like, subscribe. See you on the next one.
Bye.